What are we talking about, Poompa?
Here's my cat, just sitting here chilling while we chat.
You're probably wondering, why am I not at the skate park? Well, I went yesterday because it was the only sunny day that was gonna happen. Today it's raining, so I'm not going. But I took some clips from me being at the skate park yesterday, which I'll put at the end of this video. It's not that many, but it's a few. So if you guys want to watch those little clips, you can watch that at the end of the video. But the topic we're talking about today is skateboarding and mental health. We just really need to talk about it. I've seen a couple videos of people talking about it, but I feel like it needs to be talked about more, and so this video is going to be contributing to those couple videos about skateboarding and mental health. And I'm talking about not just people who might have an illness like depression or something, but also just generally. Maybe you don't have like a mental illness, but you might have experienced some hard things in life, and so you're trying to heal from those hard things. So, you still need to maintain it and take care of yourself. So anyway, I'm talking about just general keeping yourself mentally healthy, I guess. And, and people who actually have an illness. Skateboarding isn't going to solve the illness for you. It's not going to just heal your depression magically. Obviously, it can help, which is what I'm saying. You're going to have to do many other things to improve having depression. You're going to need a lot more to help keep yourself together. But we all know that is good for physical health. It's cardio. You're getting your legs stronger. You don't want to fall on your wrist and break your wrists, so you should probably be doing arm workouts too, because your arms are going to catch you when you fall, so you should probably be doing arm workouts as a skateboarder. So if you're doing that, you got the arm workout, then you got the leg workout, you got the cardio, and it's just good for your health physically, but it's also good for your health mentally, because people always say physical exercise releases endorphins in your brain, and that's like the feel-good hormone and whatever, and so it's good for your mental health. So of course it's exercise, so therefore it's gonna benefit your mental health as well as your physical health. You always see those reels that are like, you skate to be cool and I skate because I'm depressed and I need some outlet kind of thing. You see reels like that. And people skate for many reasons: to have fun, to stay healthy because it's more exciting than going to the gym, and some people just think it's cool, and so they get into it, and they want to do it. But you always sometimes see those stories where people are like, I had a rough home life. Maybe there was some conflict between your mom and dad or something. And so then you would skate to kind of use it as an escape to get away from your unstable home life. So people use it for many reasons and use skateboarding as an outlet for many reasons. Some people want it. Some people like the creativity of skateboarding, like Rodney Mullen. He's one of the most creative people ever and can manipulate the skateboard in all kinds of amazing ways. So it's creativity too, but mental health and skateboarding aren't things that are talked about often. A lot of people try to maintain their mental health with things that may not be that healthy, like just binging on TV shows or doom scrolling. That's not good for your mental health. You think it is because it feels good to scroll something and laugh at a meme. Maybe not laugh at a meme. Laughing is good medicine, but some people think oh, if I watch a YouTube video or something, I'll just feel better. That's fine, but it's not really the healthiest way you could be coping. So skateboarding, getting exercise, is good for your body, it's good for your brain. So why not skate? It's a lot healthier than doom scrolling or playing video games to cope with any mental low that you're having. Also, skateboarding is not only exercise, so that releases endorphins in your brain, but also if you're at the skate park and you make friends, having friends also can help maintain your mental health. In that case, that would be combining being social, which is good for your mental health, and you're doing a fun hobby, which is giving you exercise. So as long as you're not smoking or drinking during that activity, that's a pretty healthy activity. I've blabbed about all this and how this is good, but how does this relate to me? I am not diagnosed with any mental illness or anything, but there's been ups and downs in life. Social interaction, for example, since we were just speaking about skateboarding and friendships and how that can benefit your mental health. I don't really have any solid friend. I have acquaintances. There's people I talk to, but that deep connection hasn't been there for a very long time. Like since I was 13 or 14. Now I'm in my 20s, I've graduated. I haven't had any friends. So that kind of takes a toll on a person. I'm not trying to make this a sob story about like myself. I'm just saying that because of that, there's been a long period of loneliness that kind of takes a toll on you. But skateboarding has been the best thing to deal with that for me personally. Now, skating can obviously bring friendship opportunities for me, which is really nice to think about. But thus far, I haven't like made any like really good friend that I would consider, wow, this came out of skateboarding. Of course, I've met people because of skateboarding, and I like those people. But like the deep connection with other people hasn't come just yet. So skating could be a friendship opportunity for me. But that isn't the reason why I started skating. I didn't start skating to make friends. I started skating because I had no hobbies. Like if you don't have friends and then you don't have hobbies as well, what are you really? Like and like if you don't have hobbies, then it's like harder to make friends because you don't really like anything. So I started skating to maybe make a hobby that could maybe distract me from the fact that I didn't have friends. So it was kind of like a distraction, but it was also something good to work towards because, you know, if you watched my video, a story about passion in skateboarding, I was trying to find something that I cared about so I could maybe make it a career in some form or way or do something with it. So I thought skateboarding would bring me those opportunities. I didn't think so much about the friendship opportunities. I just thought it would be a good distraction and I would work towards something. In the past, when I didn't have friends, I would kind of cope with parasocial relationships like YouTubers, but also like celebrities. And then, you know, I got into all these fandoms of movies and TV shows. And then later on, when I kind of learned more about my own religion, I realized that it's not good to waste time. And doing these things like TV shows and movies, like all the time just to cope, that was a waste of time. And so I was like, man, I need to eliminate that. I don't want to be wasting time. I want to do good things so that in the next life I hope that I was working hard to be a good person so that in the hope that God will forgive me and, you know, let me live in heaven. I'm like, well, if I want to cope, I gotta find something that's productive. And so I thought skateboarding would be a productive way to cope with not having friends, but also give me something to work towards rather than this entertainment, which is a waste of time. And, you know, in my case, it would distract me from my religion, my purpose in life, and just it would distract me from trying to make a life for myself. Like a lot of Gen Z, I feel like get like involved in this anime, TV shows and movies to distract them from their life. And then they can't focus on making their life something that they would want to live and like work towards having a good life. They're just coping by watching this stuff and distracting and not facing the main issue. So coping with skateboarding also kind of since it's not as engaging and like mind numbing as watching a TV show or a movie, it kind of allowed me to face the feelings that I was having. So I was able to face the issue, figure out the issues, and figure out how to fix it. So skateboarding's been significant in disconnecting me from this fake world of entertainment to focusing on my real life and focusing on what I wanted to be and how would I fix this friendless issue that I have. So, skateboarding has really taken me out of that wasting time to focusing on what I want my life to be. I don't really watch movies anymore. I try not to consume any entertainment. Obviously, it's a bit hard, but you know, I try not to. I try to focus on finding what I want my life to be. I focus on skating. I focus on this YouTube channel. I focus on, you know, getting a job. So that's my story basically on like why skateboarding was so beneficial for me. Obviously the exercise and the endorphins and the feeling of progressing and landing a trick. That's great. It's also better to cope with something that's productive, whether you actually have a mental illness or if you just don't, like me having this issue of no friends. Another way skateboarding can benefit your mental health is because it's giving you experiences. So when you consume entertainment, it's kind of like making these false experiences. Like you felt like you went on a journey with a character, but realistically you haven't done anything. You're just sitting there watching them. So being at a skate park, landing tricks, having memories with the friends you meet, or even if they're not even deep friends, but they're somebody you met. Because I meet a lot of people at skate park. I don't stay in touch with them, but like I meet them, I skate with them, and then I leave and never see them again. Regardless, that's still a memory, that's still an experience. And so having experiences that are real, that can also, I think, help your mental health. That was another reason I became a minimalist. I didn't want to be reliant on physical objects. So yeah, skateboarding can also give you experiences that are good to look back on and are good to enjoy in the moment for your mental health. The feeling of progression and landing tricks is better than anything. We all know how great the feeling of progression is. And ultimately, it's fun. It's something fun. Because like, when I was coping with the entertainment, I was like, how can anything be like more fun than this? Like, I couldn't think of anything that would be more fun than escaping into a fictional world. But then I realized I watched this video that changed my life. And the thing is that scrolling, video games, entertainment, what it does is that it's too much dopamine, or it's too much like feel-good chemicals in your brain. So back in the day, before these things existed, people would get dopamine from creating things. Like, you know, in caveman era, I don't know, building a house, hunting or something. Those were productive things. But doing those productive things were also fun for them. Nowadays, if you think about it, we'd be like, well, why is building a house or hunting fun? Like, just scroll or like play video games. Well, the thing is that you kind of have to like detox your brain from that. Like, if you take out all the entertainment and actually try something that is fun but also productive, if you cut those things out and you try those things, they'll appeal to you more. And so skateboarding was the thing I was drawn to and that I used as a productive thing, but it was also fun. So cutting out the entertainment helped me find other things interesting enough to try and get invested in and pursue. And that thing happened to be skateboarding. So that video I watched literally changed my life. I can't really remember what video it was or if it was a culmination of videos, but yeah, that's something I like to think about. Wow, I've been blabbing for 19 minutes. Anyways, so that's what I wanted to talk about and how skateboarding has helped me, like mentally, and has helped me figure out life and the benefits that skateboarding has on your mental health. Now, it's not gonna, like I said, it's not gonna solve your depression, but it can definitely help and it's more productive and is better for you than distracting yourself with like entertainment, for example, or scrolling. Yeah, if you can resonate with anything I'm saying, then type a little comment and put it down below. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye! Here are the skate clips. did it!